What is going on? Welcome to Gregulous TV. In this video, we're going to talk about which phone is better overall, the Galaxy S25 Ultra or the Galaxy Z Fold 6. So let's get into it. Let's do a speaker test. We'll start off with the Z Fold 6 just so you can see that it's on the highest volume right there. There we go. And then the Galaxy S25 Ultra. I can already tell that it's going to have more boomy sound. I've been doing this test multiple times, but I'll just show you now.
We get to it, got it stocked up. We get to it, got it stocked up. Popped up, got it.
Definitely better speakers on the S25 Ultra. It's kind of what I was expecting anyway. It's just more, it sounds like it's boosted, meaning like the bass is better, the volume is better. These are definitely the best speakers I've heard on an S25 or a Galaxy phone, I should say, in a really, really long time. The speakers seem to change when they added water certification to these phones, better water certification. But yeah, these are excellent, excellent speakers on the S25 Ultra, better than the Z Fold 6. Now, if I had to grade them, I would say that the S25 Ultra, we'll just say it gets an A, and I'd say this gets like a B, B+. Battery life, way better on the S25 Ultra. I can get through a full day, and then maybe I have to charge at the end. Z Fold 6, I have to charge 2 to 3 times a day. This thing just goes through battery life really, really badly. It's one of the things I don't personally like about it. I know there's people out there, my friend Wayne is one of them who's got a Z Fold 6. He gets through fine with a day of this. Other people do too. I know you guys do. So, you know, it's going to be different for everybody. But for me personally, battery life is terrible on the Z Fold 6. It's much better on the S25 Ultra. Build quality, they're both fantastic phones in terms of build quality. S25 Ultra feels like a slightly better built phone. The titanium all around the phone, the look and feel of it, it's just really super premium looking. It looks like you got a lot of money. You got a lot of money. But this too, I mean, if someone sees this, they're gonna be like, dude, this is crazy. You know, you got 2 displays on here, one here, one here. You got cameras, you got this big phone. I agree, it's great. But obviously, if you're gonna drop one of these phones, you're gonna wanna drop the S25 Ultra first. It's gonna last longer for sure. This has too many moving parts, but it's still an amazing, fun phone. But yeah, build quality and just look and feel of it, I'd give it to the S25 Ultra. To go along with charging, because I just said battery life, obviously the S25 Ultra wins. You can do up to 25 watt wireless charging if you get a case that has a magnet in it. And you can also do 45 watt charging on the wired. On this phone, it's 15 watt wireless and 25 watt wired. So again, charging win, S25 Ultra. Next, let's take a look at some pictures and videos, and I'll tell you what I think at the end of it. These definitely have different croppings on here, but we got the S25 Ultra and Z Fold 6. Both of them look really good. What do you guys think? I'd be curious. Let me know about the stabilization as well on both of these phones and how they handle lighting and all that stuff and colors and what you think looks better. Let me know. This is the front-facing camera. I'm not going to use the under-display camera on the Z Fold 6 because that's terrible. This is, again, the front camera on both phones. All right, we're gonna start off the rear cameras with 4K. I'm doing everything at 4K 30 on both of these. How do they handle the light? Do they look good, better than the doggies? Shoko, Yungi. Hi, think about the microphones too, which one looks and sounds better. Both of these look incredible, I think. Really good stuff. What do you guys think about the video and me and all of that? You gotta let me know. Microphones, stability, quality of video, going from the light to the dark, back into the light. How does this stuff look? What do you guys think? And then let's flick it. We'll flick it over to the ultra wide cameras and how this looks. Oh, let's go to the dog. Oh no, let's go to the flowers. Let's check the flowers out. What do you guys think? Yeah, the S25 Ultra definitely looks clearer to me with this. But what do you guys think? No, I felt like out of these two phones, they both did a really good job in the limited testing that I did with it. I do think the S25 Ultra looked better with videos and photos in general, but this definitely held its own. But let me know what you guys think about that. Next, let's talk about the displays. I love the display on the Galaxy Z Fold 6, mostly because of this huge, monstrous 7.6-inch display. I love it for a multitude of reasons, from watching videos on here. It's awesome for that. You can scroll through YouTube or just watch your video here, or watch it in this really nice, beautiful, large display. It's awesome. I love it for that. It's great for multitasking if you want to multitask on here. Let me pull something up. I'll just not do anything too crazy. I'll just go into my settings here. There we go. Press and hold that. There we go. So I got a video. I can do multitasking like that, up to 4 windows or even more than that, really. It's great for that. But is it the best display I've seen? Probably not. I'd still give it to the S phones in general. These are amazing displays. The brightness, the quality of it, the anti-reflectiveness of it. They're just amazing, amazing. Now, I would personally, if I had to choose between these two displays, the S25 Ultra display or the Galaxy Z Fold 6 display, I would personally choose this one because it's larger, and it's the reason I love these folding phones. But in terms of brightness and quality and all of that, the S25 Ultra I definitely think looks better. But for me, again, I choose the Z Fold 6, but I think most people in general, if they just looked at the quality, and it's pretty close, don't get me wrong, quality's not all that different, but this is still probably a slightly better display in general. Now, these both run One UI 7. They're both identical. This is currently running One UI 7, has some extra AI features that this phone, the Galaxy Z Fold 6, doesn't have. So you'd give the win to this. The difference in terms of just software is really not that much. They both have One UI software on it. This has a built-in S Pen, so you can do all the S Pens, but then this also has S Pen compatibility, but you'd have to get a case that holds it, or hold it in your pocket, or just leave it at home and use it when you want to. But software-wise, yeah, these are basically the same phones. I'd give it to this one because it does feel smoother and faster than the Z Fold 6. Also, it has newer software. The One UI 7 has newer AI features that this Z Fold 6 doesn't have and might not ever get. So at that point, I'd give the software win to this one, but again, it's not a huge difference in terms of what you're missing out on. Performance is obviously a big thing. Both of these phones are super fast and super smooth for the most part. This is definitely faster and smoother, and it really kills it in benchmarks. You're gonna get almost 10,000 points on a Geekbench score. This one's gonna get about 7,000 or so, or close to it, for the Z Fold 6. So, if you want the power, you definitely wanna get this one with the Snapdragon 8 Elite versus the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, but both can play AAA games completely fine. Both are great at that, but long term, you're gonna wanna go with this phone over the Z Fold 6, but still, it's so close right now in terms of what apps you're gonna use. You're probably not gonna notice a lot of difference, but again, those Geekbench scores are a lot better on the Z Fold or the S25 Ultra. I'm so used to saying Z Fold that, S25 Ultra definitely for the win. So with that said, both are really fantastic phones. I will personally be staying with my Galaxy Z Fold 6 phone. I love these folding phones. They're so exciting and fun and different. They're just great devices. I love, the camera might not match up in terms of quality, but it comes close. It might not have the fastest charging, but again, it comes close. The screen might not be as good, but again, it comes close. These phones are just awesome. I love the folding phones. I will not be switching from this to my S25 Ultra on a daily basis. I'll stick with this phone. But if it's up to you, why would you want this phone over, the S25 Ultra? For me, it's the fun factor. This is fun and different and new, and huge display versus and small display as well. It's just a really fun, interesting, different device, and multitasking's a lot better on this. But then if you want the very best that Samsung has to offer with display, speakers, water and dust resistant, cameras, performance, everything, you get this phone. This is an amazing phone. If you're gonna get a slab phone, get this phone. The software is amazing on both phones. These are great phones, and those are the reasons. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.